Calculations almost doesn't solve.
Some people travel with a Kindle, some with the Switch, but lately I've just been bringing my iPad mini and it kind of does both. I took it with me on this work trip to New York and this fun trip to Montreal, not really thinking about it. I just tossed it in my bag like I always do. And honestly, I used it for everything: reading, gaming, planning my days, and even editing some videos when I had some downtime. So here's a little look at how my iPad mini basically became my entire travel setup for the week.
Welcome you aboard Flight 4480.
So far, just traveling with the iPad mini has been good. I always get a good chunk of work done on the airplane and on the Uber ride. And between this and my phone, I was pretty set and solid. So I'm hoping that's gonna just be the trend for the rest of the trip. This is a short one. I don't know that I could go for like weeks without my laptop, but for a couple of days, I'm feeling like this is gonna be pretty good. And it's also just like a really fun in-flight device. I was able to play games, I was able to watch shows, I was able to listen to music, and I was able to check my planner on the go. So all good things, and I'm super into this. And I think now we're gonna go check out some stuff. We have like the rest of the day kind of free. So I might go check out some stuff in New York, get some food, and maybe you guys can come with us. Of course, we had to stop for some coffee and get some work done, and one of my favorite things to do on my iPad mini while I'm traveling is to use Final Cut Pro to make some cool little videos for socials. I can get this pencil effect really easily with my Apple Pencil, and it has this really fun handmade feel to the clips when I do this, and it's something I use all of the time and is really nice to do on the go while I'm traveling too. So today was really fun. We went shopping, we got lunch, and now we got back to get changed, and we are going to Hamilton. We got great tickets today. We found a great deal. So this is like one of the only Broadway shows that I've been wanting to see that has still been on my list and I haven't got to go. So I'm super excited to go tonight. This is my outfit. And let's go see Hamilton. We are on our way
To Hamilton.
excited.
Ready for the show?
We'll catch up with you guys after. It's day 2 in New York and we just got ready to go grab bagels. We're going to one of my favorite bagel spots in New York, Leon's Bagels. I'll take you with me and show you. It's really, really cute and all of their bagels are delicious. So I'm excited about that. And then we're gonna get my favorite coffee while we're over that way. Then we'll get some work done and we have some fun Apple news to kind of unpack later. So we'll have a little bit of work to do and my iPad mini will definitely come in handy for that. But in the meantime, let's go get some bagels. We're pretty close, so we're just gonna walk over and get those, and then we're gonna get some coffee while we're there. I have been kind of obsessed with the new Starbucks cherry chai latte, so I want to try the strawberries and cream latte at Blank Street. So that's what we're gonna get, and we'll check back in after.
The gentle April rain that stained the window panes last night.
So you can't come to New York without a New York bagel. I like Leon's. It's a little bit, I feel like, of an underhyped place, so there's never too big of a line. And I think that their bagels are amazing. Like, look at this monstrosity. I like this way better than Thomas Bagels, which I think is the more popular version of a New York bagel, right?
Here, Tompkins.
Tompkins, yeah. Okay, this is my gorgeous, beautiful bagel. And that is the inside. I just got jalapeno cream cheese on an everything bagel with tomatoes, cucumbers, and capers. And if you haven't tried that combo, chef's kiss, delicious. I love a veggie bagel. Oh, red onions, don't forget the red onions. And now I have this perfect, delicious, gorgeous bagel and strawberries and cream latte from Blank Street, which is really, really good. But I will say, I'm really liking the Starbucks iced chai right now, the one with the cherry foam. So I was kind of hoping to find something more similar to that. But anyways, this was delicious. We're gonna eat this, get to do a little bit of work, and then I am going to a workshop for some of the new iPads. So I will take you with me and we'll kind of see what's going on there too.
In midair, when you are near, spring is everywhere.
So the Apple event was really cool. I'm always shook when I get invited to these. We got a first look at the Sky Blue MacBook Air and the new M3 iPad Airs. I covered the event more in depth on TikTok like right after this happened, but they're both really exciting releases. I'm always happy to see more pro level features come to consumer level products, and my recommendation is to go for the Airs a lot of the time, and I'm happy that that is totally continuing. If I didn't just upgrade my laptop, I would have totally ordered the blue MacBook for myself. We got to take some content in this really cool setup, and I got to meet up with some of my iPad girly friends when I was there, and that's always really fun. After this, I had to head back to the hotel to get some of this footage edited, and this is another place I just really like using my iPad mini. I use the cleanup tools all the time to fix my photos and Procreate to draw, and the small format makes this really easy to bring around and actually use. We stayed in this night to get some work done and use my iPad mini to map out our path for the next day. We wanted to hit a couple of vintage watch stores before we left, and you can create a custom route in Maps that makes it really easy to do this. We had pizza last night, and my favorite, if you're curious, is Prince Street, and it's not too far from where we're at, so that's what we had last night. I like the naughty pizza, and we've kind of hit all my favorite places. I went and shopped for some affordable gold jewelry, so maybe I'll do a little haul on that as well. I've been like slowly trying to shift all of my main jewelry pieces to real gold so that I don't have to worry about them tarnishing and they can feel like real investments that I'm gonna like hand down one day. So anyways, that has been what we've been doing. I am really excited. It's a beautiful day. It was pouring last night, so we didn't really get to leave and do too much after work yesterday. So we're gonna try to get in as much as we can. We're gonna go to a vintage watch shop. That's pretty excited. I used my iPad mini to kind of map out our walking directions, and it's really cool because you can see all the buildings and the streets and plot out exactly what routes you wanna take. So that's really fun. So we're gonna go to a couple of jewelry stores here in Chinatown, and we're gonna get breakfast, and then we'll pack up and we'll head back to Pittsburgh. Okay, where are we headed?
I think it's called like Citizens of Soho. It looks like a breakfast spot, but if not, like there's other breakfast spots in this vicinity, so we're going to get breakfast.
I'm excited. I'm so hungry.
Me too.
Okay, I'm about to do my favorite thing and go to the Muji store. Yes, thanks. We are on our way to Chen's. It's supposed to be this really cool vintage watch shop that Alex heard all about. He's really into watches. I'm really into vintage designer. So we're gonna go see if we can find anything interesting. The thing about shopping vintage is that you just never know if you're actually gonna find what you're looking for. There's nothing particular that I need. Of course, you don't need any of the stuff, but we'll see. Maybe we'll get something, maybe we won't, but either way, it should be cool. We mapped out our route from breakfast to here on my iPad mini, and it's cool because you can see all of like the landmarks and things, so it makes it really easy when you're planning your trip. Anyways, for some reason I hate vlogging literally everywhere except New York City. No one cares, so I don't mind.
It's closed.
Oh no, it's closed. And after a couple of days at home, it was time to hit the road again, but this time to Montreal. This was not a work trip, but I did have some deadlines I had to hit, so I had to bring my laptop for a few things, but the iPad mini really came in handy on the long train ride from Toronto to Montreal. We drove first from Pittsburgh to Toronto. So it has been a lot of driving on this trip and I've needed a lot of entertainment. So my iPad mini has really come in handy. And as a partner with my laptop, it really lets me get pretty much everything I would get done at home in my home setup on the go as well. And just like that, these last couple of days have gone by super fast. It is time for me to head home. And I love that I didn't have to overthink my tech setup this trip. I just packed my iPad mini and called it a day. And thank God I did, because I had a delayed flight at the end. And so I am glad I had it for some extra entertainment. One device, super small, handles everything, fit everywhere on a plane, in a car, in a train. And I was able to read, plan where to eat next, and even add a few TikToks when I felt like it. Honestly, it just made traveling feel really easy. And that is it for this trip. Me and my iPad, we'll see you next time. Bye.